Hi, welcome down to the fantastic European Tour Performance Institute here at Jumeirah Golf Estates in Dubai. My name is Andy Carter. Today's video is all about the short stick. We're all about putting today, and going back to my stats, I was pretty consistent. When I hit a green in regulation, it would just generally be a 2-putt. Looking at my stats, when I hit the ball inside of 15 to 20 feet, I would very, very rarely hold the putt. So I know that either my green reading, my speed, or my stroke is off. So I want to do a little bit of work today on all three. And I've got an absolutely superb drill set up here. It involves a putter, a golf ball, and 4 tee pegs. That is all you need. And the first gate, we're going to call it, is set up for the width of the putter. Now, for the width of the putter, it's about making the stroke nice and consistent. For me, I'm trying to get my stroke to be relatively very neutral, straight back and straight through. It will always work on a slight arc, but I'm trying to minimize the arc. For me personally, minimizing the arc makes it easier to control the club face when I come into impact. So I don't want to see a putting stroke that's moving too much inside here, because either I'm going to hit it on the inside, or if I manage to avoid the tee pegs, I might come into the putt with an open club face and miss it to the right hand side. The second set of tee pegs is for the golf ball. So I've gone a roundabout golf ball width. I've given myself a little bit of leeway, and I've actually put it as well on the line of the putt. So this is not a straight putt. This is slightly uphill, aiming outside the right edge, and I'm only around about 5 feet from the hole. So it's a short putt that requires an adjustment in speed and an adjustment in line. So I've got to use this setup to not only commit to the line, but hit the ball hard enough that I don't lose my connection on the ball, and I don't lose my straight club face as well. So this is a great putting drill for keeping the club face as neutral as possible through impact, but also starting the ball on your start line. It goes without saying that if I hit a putt and I pull it, the ball's not going to go through. Or if I push it, it's going to hit the tee peg and it's not going to make it to the hole. The same as well, if I hit a poor stroke, we're going to do the same again. We're not going to be able to strike the ball, and we're going to hit a bad putt, which is going to put the ball into a bad situation with the tee pegs as well. So first of all, I'm going to keep the ball just ahead of the gate, so my putter just sits in nicely. I'm going to take my stroke, my setup position. As I take my stroke, I'm making sure that the putter goes straight back and through, and the ball starts on line. So now I've had to hit the putt harder because I know it's uphill, which for me personally, I struggle with. If I'm hitting a putt harder, I feel like I lose my technique, I feel like I lose my strike, therefore it's generally not going to go along the line that I intended as well. So great practice to hit the ball a little bit harder, to aim outside the hole, keep the putter going through the gate, and then the ball going through the next gate. And I'm just going to stand here, I'm just going to fire away, hit a few putts, and just keep putting the ball through the gate. Hit that one a little bit too hard. Poor stroke. So you see, I actually hit the putter against the inside peg, and then I hit the inside peg of the golf ball. That is actually a characteristic of my bad putting sometimes. I do notice that I hit a lot of putts from the toe of the club whilst on Sam Putt Lab, so I am able to go back to that as a reference as well. I hope this drill has helped. It's a fantastic drill to help you understand pace, line, and then the start line of the ball, and also the putter stroke. Putting all of that together into one drill can only benefit your putting, can only benefit your stats, and therefore only benefit your scores on the golf course. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, improve my golf, and we'll see you in the next video.